Good morning, YouTube. Happy 4th of July. I'm here with Gene Ledbetter, and Gene brought our edger to us, and the Eddie Horvath. And ZZ is still under the weather, so we just want to make you a 4th of July video. And I'll show you that there'll be a next shot coming up in this video of we found a problem. No, the blade didn't crack in half. This is what they call a strobe saw. It's set up in the edger that can be removed and resharpened out of the saw. Real nice, real convenient. What I had ordered and what we got was two different things. The configuration of the shafts, or the collars, was wrong, but Robert, you're reprieved here before you see this next clip. What happened here is it limits our, where's my tape measure at?
Right here.
Oh, there we go. It limits our, the width of the board, but we can go down to like 3 5/8, and all we really ever edge down to is 4 inches. The accuracy is incredible. It cuts a very nice smooth cut. You put these two boards together, they're straight. So we're real happy with the performance of it, and with no further ado, we will fire the edger up and we're going to do some edging with it, and you'll get to see it run. So let's get rolling. All right, we're going to show you how this thing works here, and then we'll get to edging. The motor's a little high, but it's not that bad. I think I'm going to build a little platform. Guess how big that gas tank is? If you looked at it, you would think that's only a couple gallons. It's actually 6 gallons of gas. It has its own hydraulic tank on it. So once you get it running, it is direct drive to the blade. So there's no clutch there. And when you get over to the belt, it has a variable feed. So you can take this thing, when you start it up, this thing's at 0, so the belt's not moving. And then when you're ready to edge, you turn that thing on. I'll give you another walkthrough here before we get going. And it is pouring down cats and dogs here. But this right here, this is what they call a sight for the board. So this fence here is set from 0 all the way to 7 inches. So with how much weight you want to take off, it's predetermined by this. And if you can look at that scale there, that right there would be 5 inches, whatever you want. So that's adjustable through this handle. It automatically comes down and hits a stop, puts it back to 0 all the time. So that's how that fence works. Then you got the main thing, and we finally figured this out. Again, it took a couple of minutes to figure this out. They have these are magnets. So they're real easy to adjust. And the bottom one, I have no idea what it's for, and I don't think it's going to come in handy for anything. But that gives us a spare scale to have anyway. So we'll have a... Then the crank over here, there's a lock on it. So when you turn the crank, this right here is telling you how wide the board will be from the fence over this way. And then if you look up top of the edger there, if you see that thing moving, that is a laser mount, and I had them put it on so that way we have capabilities down the road to add a laser. So I'm going to show you how it fires up here, and we're going to let the rain die down, of course, but we'll fire it up. We'll show you the conveyor belt. That's pretty fast for, not as fast as the cross, but darn near. So we'll go ahead and get edging here. All right, there it was. What do you think, Ed?
I think that thing, when I'm looking down there, that's just perfect. You look at that pile of lumber, the way it comes together, edge to edge, you're ready for the glue.
I mean, the only thing I can see on my end is I might have to get some sort of a roller behind me where I can stand between the roller on them longer boards so I can sight them. Other than that, this thing cuts them. And when you look at the pile of wood and you look how tight the joints are between the boards, that shows you how straight it's actually cutting. So, man, it puts that old Crosby to shame. And we were looking at the tracking on it, and this belt seems to be tracking a little bit off. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that. And this belt here, as we start watching it going around, the edge of the belt was literally cut crooked, so it goes back and forth as it runs. So other than that, it seems to be doing good.
Yeah.
So what do you think, Jane?
Like it. Looks good.
Looks good. And we'd like to thank you again for making that journey for us.
No problem,
And but yeah, that worked out really good. So hey, everybody, have a happy 4th of July, and you'll get to see this Edger in action a lot more. And hope you enjoyed it. Please do me a favor, could you hit the like button? And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share it with somebody, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
At the bus motor song.